video will be different from usual as this is a double review. I'll be reviewing two Masami Yuki anime that their manga predates Spot Lover, and they are Ultimate Superhuman R and Assemble Insert. Let's start with Ultimate Superhuman R, as I know this anime first in 1993 or 1994. I have seen it a lot for no reason whatsoever. To this very day as I'm making this video, I can't pinpoint a specific explanation on why I love this anime so much, but I will do my best in offering a stupid one. So it is a comedy manga written by Masami Yuki, the creator of Spot Lover. The manga ran for 9 volumes from 1985 till 1987, with an extra volume in 2018. And in 1991, an anime OVA was released. I don't know if it is based directly on the manga or if it's an anime-only arc because I did not read it. Still, the anime does treat its viewers that they are familiar with the manga, as they do not give any background for the characters and assume that you know all the current conflicts. But that did not stop me from enjoying this OVA. The story is about the photography club going on a school trip with their robot named R. And yes, it's common to have a robot friend to do some trip photo shoots. But they get involved with a challenge issued by their arch nemesis, Sayonji. And it's simple. The crew must collect stamps across Japan on the same day before 6 p.m. Sayonji handled the finances for the trip, but if they lose, they will have to pay the total cost, which is a lot of money. The task is impossible deliberately because Sayonji's master plan is to destroy the club by bankrupting them. So the entire OVA is a long road train trip to get all the stamps while encountering crazy situations. I need to get this out of the way first. As I said, this anime is for the manga fans. They jump into everything without any backstory. Does it hurt the experience? At first, but I got used to it quickly. I love the road trip vibe. Every stop is an event in a way. The crazy scenarios that keep on coming without any warning is hilarious. It is random as hell and unpredictable. I'm a massive fan of fourth wall breaking in anime, and it is flawless here, possibly the funniest moments in this anime. It is the type of comedy that doesn't make any sense, like cameras turning into giant robots. I don't know if this is a genre or not, but I miss those comedy anime that have these unusual schools with conflicts that are not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. They always do crazy over-the-top insanity in their school. The earliest of this kind I experienced when I was a kid is Igano Kabamaru, and with modern anime it's School Rumble and Kill la Kill. And Ultimate Superhuman R falls into that category for me. By the end, when the trip ended, I had a sigh of relief because I felt like I was on this trip that sucked away all of my energy, just like the characters. And let me tell you, those characters are crazy. The title character R is the opposite of what you expect a humanoid robot should be. He is a slow idiot, barely speaks proper Japanese, doesn't read the dangers of any situation, and always gets in trouble. He is like a toddler robot. Every scene regarding R is comedy gold and I never get bored of him. Then you have Tosaka, the middle finger guy. Yes, that's all he does, giving everyone the bird, beating the shit out of R whenever he messes up, and the one that drags the photography club into wild scenarios. The rest of the members are different from one another, which makes the group pretty real, and you believe that they are close friends. They even bicker like family members. Plus, there is a cool extra during the end credits that exhibit photos taken by the club members during the trip that was off screen in the anime. So you know in the end, they managed to do their photo shoot for school. That's nice. Art and animation is nothing special, to be honest. Still, I do love the character designs. They are simple, but you can tell they are a Masami Yuki design. Along with the colorful animation, and you have a charming anime with a calm look to it, especially during the train rides. It is one of the reasons why sometimes I put it on and leave it playing in the background while I do something else. I got to know Assemble Insert during high school, and I don't remember when precisely. I remember someone from my house buying it, but my memory is vague on this one, so I apologize. I believe this is Masami Yuki's breakout manga. It is his sophomore work, and it ran for 2 volumes in 1985, then it received an anime adaptation in 1989 that spanned 2 episodes. The OVA had 3 Laserdisc releases. 2 of them contain 1 episode each, then a later Laserdisc came out that has the entire OVA. The art for all 3 is adorable. Nothing eye-popping, but they are appealing to me. Definitely captures Masami Yuki's art, and you can't go wrong with that. A criminal group goes by the name of the Demon Seed are terrorizing Japan by robbing banks and museums. It led to the formation of a special agent unit to combat these criminals, and they have a plan. They need to find the perfect idol to wear their battle armor and help them defeat the Demon Seed. Why an idol specifically? They want a hero that wins over the public immediately rather than the conventional army. So they hold a competition with 28 participants, and comes the innocent shy girl Namikaze Maron. She looks the part and has superhuman strength. Therefore, she is the perfect fit in the eyes of the committee. The anime opened in a video rental store with a quick cameo from R. That's a perfect opening vibe to make me feel like home. Everything is wacky and nothing makes any sense. It never explains why Maron is powerful. It pokes fun of classic anime genres. It is everything a parody anime should be. The scene where they showed the hiding place of the villains is something I always noticed when I was a kid. Watching Messenger Z, for example, I always thought that Dr. Hell's headquarters are an easy place to spot. Of course, not all classic robots are like that. Oriana's headquarters from Compiler V, for example, is hidden very well. But yeah, the way they approach the Demon Seed base cracked me up. And I would be lying if I said I didn't fanboy when I saw the Raiden statue. Also, I think the premise parodies Gunbuster. The idea of idol girls choosing to fight the enemy. The chief looks similar to Coach in Gunbuster, and both of them never take off their glasses. I love it when I get all the references in parody anime. It makes the whole experience more involving, you know? Maron reminds me a lot of R. They are both lightheaded in a way. Maron doesn't seem to understand that she has superpowers, and she gets scared when she's in the spotlight. But with time and experience, she overcomes those fears and embraces her identity as a super idol. Dr. Demon is comical and eccentric. Showing that he has a Hitler painting made me burst into laughter. I mean, that's a quick way to establish the character. It's like the animators knew they only had 2 episodes and wanted to develop him as an evil villain really fast. And they went like, put the Hitler painting, that'll show the audience how evil he is. Genius. I wish there are more episodes. It is enjoyable, and when it ended, I wasn't satisfied. I wanted more. 4 episodes I think is perfect. Also, the animation is on the low side. Thankfully, it didn't interfere with the quality of the comedy. All the comedic punchlines were flashy and got your attention. So, which do I prefer? They are both great anime, fulfill their purpose as well-executed comedies. They are nonsensical and never take themselves seriously. Unlike Superhuman R, a simple insert is accessible because it has a beginning and doesn't rely on reading the manga. However, I still prefer R. It is more rewatchable for me. The art and animation are superior. You get to know the characters more, and the humor relies on the character's personality and the way the story wrote them. Simple insert depends on the parodies alone, and I love those, but most of the time there is no personality to the characters, and they are just a shell of what they are making fun of, and it wears off slowly the more you rewatch it. So I think I got my answer on why I watched Ultimate Superhuman R countless times. I love the characters, simple as that. They never got stale after replaying the OVA time and time again, and eventually, they made me feel like I am part of their photography club.